Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Marcus, and today we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit different than normal. Rather than looking at Balisongs, we're going to be looking at a really important accessory to the hobby, if you will, a really important part of the maintenance tool. We're going to be looking at Balisong oils. Today we're going to take a look at 4 different oils. We've got the Canto Group Mango Thick Oil. We've got KPL Standard, not the thick, just standard KPL. Flippin' Blade Oil Thick. And last but not least, Nrb Thick Juice. So obviously, if you've been in the hobby a while, you know exactly what oils are for. And if you're new, they go in your pivots, and they're to protect the bearings, the bushings, not bearings. You shouldn't use them on bearings. It depends on the lubricant. That's not the point of this video. The point is we're talking about Balisong oil. It protects your washers, it protects your bushings, it just kind of makes the motion smoother, it keeps everything running the way it should. It's just part of the maintenance process. You can oil your blades as well, especially if it's a higher carbon content blade, certain Damascus patterns, etc. You want to oil your blade, keep it maintained nicely, keep it from rusting, keep it in good tip-top shape. Any of these oils will work for that. We're not going to be looking at carbon honey today. I just haven't had a chance to pick up a bottle. Obviously, if you've been following anything with the community, he's gone through a lot recently. And so if you want to pick up a bottle, support him. I've heard nothing but good things. It's a great cause. I haven't tried it personally though, so it won't be in this review. There's a few other brands. I think Fellowship Blades makes a snake oil. There's more than a handful of brands, but we're taking a look at these 4 today. These 4 do include one of my favorites, if not my favorite, at least for now. So without further ado, let's get into it with a basic viscosity test. We're going to see which one of these is the thickest and moves the slowest. Obviously, the thicks should move differently than the standard, but we're going to see it. So let's go ahead and jump to that footage right now. All right, as we saw in that footage, the Canto Group mango sauce, mango oil, although the scent is not affecting the viscosity, was the slowest moving, which is really good. I like a thicker, slower moving oil that'll stay in my pivots longer. I just feel like it's better. You don't have to reapply quite as frequently. It just lasts longer. The sound is really nice, although I'm not going to talk about sound profile in this particular video. Because obviously the kind of age-old adage of don't mix your oils applies, and I'm not gonna bust out my duster and disassemble my Balisong and all that and get everything spick and span clean to get a sound profile on each of these oils. If you're interested in doing that, good on you, but it's not a big enough part of why I like the hobby to do. So we're not gonna be doing a sound test here, but mango sauce is on my Nautilus and as well as my Serif. So you can hear the Canto group if you want to, but I'm not going to do a sound test for all those. So anyways, mango moved the most, or least. It was the most sturdy. It was the most viscous, which is really solid. The next one up was Flippin' Blade Oil, which again, not too surprising because these are the two thicks. Third was Nrb's Thick Juice, which I'm really surprised by. You can even see it in the bottle. It moves quite a bit. And I don't know why. I don't know if I got a bad batch or if it's just a thinner sauce than I expected. I thought Thick Juice was going to be really viscous and it wasn't. Last was standard KPL. So I don't know what else to say about that. Standard KPL is standard KPL. Of course, it's not going to be the fastest. Packaging, they all come in the same general style that KPL tried to sue over. Just a little pinch bottle, with the exception of the larger sized Nrb, which you can also get for Canto group at times when they have their 30 ml bottles. Otherwise, it's a 10 milliliter bottle. So packaging really doesn't factor into which one of these I like the most. I will say it is nice that the Canto group has a little bearing in it to help you keep it mixed when you shake it. You can really see just how slow it is as that bearing sinks through. So viscosity's out of the way. What's next? What's important? Scent. These are all scented, so we're going to be taking a look at those next. And yes, a taste test is coming. All right, first up, we've got Canto Group Mango. We're going to scent test this one. Probably shouldn't just huff it, but it smells like mango. It's not a particularly strong smell. It's really faint. It's kind of got mango with a whiff of chemical, which makes sense when you're talking about an oil. It's not going to smell like a fresh, ripe mango, but it's a really mild scent. It's not overwhelming. It's not underwhelming. It's pleasant, but it's not as punchy in the nose as some of these other scents can be. So next up, we're taking a look at the Nrb Thick Juice, which smells kind of like a mix of maybe strawberry or some sort of fruit, but also like gas station bathroom hand soap. It's not bad. It also gets kind of like a burnt undertone to it. Maybe burnt's not the right word, kind of just a sharper chemical tang. It's not bad though. I don't hate the smell, weirdly enough. I'm kind of like, I'll just keep sniffing that one. Probably not like the best thing to do, but I also grew up around airports and Air Force bases, so I'm like, fucking love jet fuel, let's sniff that. Don't huff jet fuel, it's really bad for your brain. But the chemical smell of the Nrb is weirdly good and not as unpleasant as I would have thought. KPL has a really pleasant vanilla scent. So far, I think KPL is the best smelling of these. We're gonna do FBO last, but the little vanilla scent that KPL has is really not too bad. And last, we've got the Flippin' Blade Oil, which smells mostly like soap. I know there's a watermelon variant. I don't have that one, but Flippin' Blade Oil is definitely the worst. So in terms of scent, actually KPL I would say is the best, followed by mango and Nrb tied for second, with FBO smelling the worst. I don't want to do this next part. Next up is going to be the taste test. So here we go. We're going to taste test these oils. All the manufacturers say don't eat. They're not sauce. Don't put them on your food. Part of me thinks they're telling the truth. Part of me thinks maybe that's a lie. So we're gonna taste test these. So here we go. Okay, first up is mango. I have not scripted this as usual. I don't know how this is gonna go. If this is bad, I've got a water glass to rinse and spit. So if this is really trash, I will not taste test the other ones. I can't do that to myself. But if it's not too bad, then we're gonna taste test and move on. I will not be swallowing any of this. I don't really know if it's toxic to consume or not. So here we go. It's not great. It's the mango comes through a little stronger. It's really not as bad as I would have thought, but it tastes just kind of wrong. Like a really shitty mouthwash, which I will be using after this. So, not too unpleasant. Now for Nrb's sauce, we're gonna use a different finger here. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's a. Oh, that was really awful. Fuck. Okay, I'm back from having to rinse my mouth and then use some mouthwash. Still have a little bit of an unpleasant aftertaste there. So I'm not gonna try the FBO or the KPL. Lesson learned, some of these things don't taste good. I won't hold that against any of the makers because this is not food, don't eat it. I'm also not gonna be scoring the taste test portion because that didn't go so well. So, hooray for that. Coming up next, we'll have the final score. Okay, so here we have it. We've got the 4 oils. I said final score. It's really not a score so much as it is a ranking system, and it's a loose ranking anyways. Personally, my favorite is the Canto Group Mango. I really think it's the best out of the 4 that I've tried here. It is the smoothest feeling in the pivots. It creates the best sound. It just has such a good feel. It lasts a long time. It smells great. And it's just, of the 4, in my opinion, it's the best in terms of texture, quality, smell, the feel. Even the little, bearing gets it bonus points. I really, really liked it. Next would be Flippin' Blade Oil. It's a little, I don't know if the drops are as frequent as they used to be, but I still have a little bit left. It is really great. It's what I use if there's no Canto group around, but it's solid. Next is Nrb Stick Juice. I really love Nrb and all of its products. The Koenig is fantastic. This is a great oil. I'm a little let down by it, honestly. I really thought Thick Juice would be thicker instead of really, really quite thin. And some people like that. It's not what I prefer. It's still a good product. It's a good price, but it's not thick enough for me. It's not my cup of tea there. And this has nothing to do with the taste, obviously. It's pretty clear you're not supposed to eat these. But, so a little let down by Nrb's Thick Juice, but I still really love his trainers and his knives. They're fantastic. They're really great. And Garrett's great to talk to and work with. So nothing but positive things there. Just the oil's not for me. And last is KPL, which apart from some bad will gathered by the, in the community from a whole issue regarding the lawsuit around the specific bottle type that he used. It smells really nice, but it's thin. It's just kind of, it feels like the basic standard oil that you use. It comes with Squid's packages for like their Balisong maintenance. So it's not bad. It's the most meh of all of them. But really, Canto Group's oil, the thick oil is so good. I'd have a hard time recommending anything else. Hopefully I'll get some carbon honey to try soon. And then any other oils that people want me to try, I'll try and snag a bottle and give them a little review as well. But I think that'll be that for this one. No flipping footage today. I've been working on getting a little bit less trash, so I will have some stuff in my next knife or trainer review that'll be outside of the normal series of things that I do. But oils are good. Thanks for watching. Go get some Canto Group or really whatever else floats your goat. None of these are terrible. They're just, personal preference. So I'll catch you on the next one. Later.